Alright, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be working on the engine a little bit. And what I mean by that is motor mounts. So right here I have my impact and one of my motor mounts. So I figured, you know what, let's do the easiest side. I'm probably not even going to tackle the rear one. I'm going to let somebody else do that. And then I'm going to attempt to do this transmission one because one of the bolts are really tight to get to. Alright, so I got the driver one out. Self-explanatory, not really hard. But I wanted to look at it and see, you know, what it looked like and see where I'm getting all these vibrations from. And it's not really from the driver's side, actually. This one looks pretty good, to be honest. I think there's like one crack. I don't know if I can show you. There we go. So it's like one crack right here. I know the rear one is completely shot and the transmission one was okay, but this one wasn't actually all that bad. All right, now we're just gonna put this one in, and a lot of people complain about the sounds of, you know, solid motor mounts, and I'm just curious to hear how bad it can be. It can't be that bad, right? Like, it can't rattle the car that much, and I'm not sure what the ratings are for the Yonakas, but it can't be too bad if I can even get it on. All right, got it in. Had to shimmy it over a little bit. I'm probably going to delete this power steering, even though I really don't want to. It's in the way, and I can't find, oh, there it is. I can't find any brackets. Like, I looked on eBay, I looked on Craigslist. If you have a B16 power steering bracket, please let me buy it, because I don't want to get rid of it, but if I have to, I will. So that's that. This thing seems like it's in now. Is it lined up? No, it's not. So let me line it up real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like and move on to the next one. All right, well, I managed to get the bolt in. I didn't think it was gonna be that annoying, but you gotta like wiggle the engine, and then you gotta get it just right so it lines up with this. It was like a little crooked, and I'm like, why? But it is smaller. I didn't even realize that, actually. This one's actually a little smaller. There's all this room right here. Now it looks all trashy, but it's whatever. I can't even get in and focus. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these bolts on and then try to tackle the other sides. Okay, now we're at the transmission mount. Every single one of these comes out with ease. But this one, for some strange reason, is like locked in there. So I thought to myself, let me try an impact. I bought an impact, still didn't come out. So, like, just stuff like this always just wants to happen on my car. So now I'm like, well, what do I do? Do I take it to a shop, tell them to loosen it for me, or do I use the torch in my garage and torch it? And then I'm like, fire in the engine bay, not a good idea. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna loosen everything and try to take some tension off of it and see if it comes out on its own. But if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I finally got it. I had to clear just about everything out of the way to make sure I didn't hit anything. I even cleaned it up a little bit, but I finally got it. Look at that, it's loose. That torch, oh, no, that's not the torch. That torch is gonna come in handy. I already jacked the car up. There's a piece of wood. It's like 2 days later, by the way. I took it to a shop, and nobody wants to just take out one bolt from me for like 20 or 40 bucks. So I was like, screw it, I'll just hit it with a torch and see where that gets me, and I got it. So I'm gonna go ahead, pick up this impact right here. Okay, put that off down here. Come on, get off. All right, and I think there's, yep, one right there. So I think that's like what, a 17 still, or probably not 19, maybe 17. Let's see. Yep, 17, but I don't think the impact's gonna get down there. Oh boy, time to put the camera down. All right, transmission mount is out, and you know, it doesn't look too bad. Like, you see a little crack right here, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. So I guess really the only thing that was really making this car shake was the rear mount. So that's the most important one, and it's the only one that I'm not going to be doing today. You guys already know I'm taking that to a shop. I'm not dealing with that. You know, I work like 6 out of the 7 days. I don't have time to mess with that and mess up, so I'll just take it to somebody, have them do it. But where's my Yonaka at? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's see if I can get this on right. Okay, that was easy. Put the bolt on, or the nuts. And usually people replace these with complete bolts all around, but my my studs were still good, because when I got it from my tuner, you know, they were still on there. So I was like, all right, sweet, I'll just reuse these when I realized that these nuts came right off with these. But yeah, I already drove around with the car on with this mount, and the car was so much louder. It didn't even want to start on the first, like once I started it up, it didn't want to start up. Like it would like bog and it would just die. And I'm not sure if that's because it's really, really cold out now around here or what, but it would not start. And then all of a sudden, once it started, it just like growled, and I was like, oh boy. Uh-oh. We are having some technical difficulties here. So this thing is too short. Uh-oh. And that's why people buy the, okay, all right. Yeah, this thing's too short. So I'm gonna go in my garage and see if I can find anything. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna bolt everything else up and make sure that's golden, because this is not good. Okay, so yeah, I guess I gotta go buy a bolt for this one, but I stole this bolt out of somewhere that I'm not gonna say, but it does have the same thread pitch, so we got like maybe 1/4 of an inch of a gap under here, but all the threads are down, secured in there, so it should be okay for now, until I can order another one and drive it safely. Everything else is tightened down, so that's that side and that side done. I'm gonna go ahead and put my intake back on and start the car up and see how it sounds. All right, here goes nothing. That's not that bad. Kinda sounds the same like last time. Wait, it's getting louder. I don't know what that is shaking, but whoa. Then again, it is cold outside, so I mean that makes sense. But I don't know what that noise is coming from. I guess my gauge cluster's not tight. I don't think I put all the bolts in. I think I just put one screw in. Yeah, it's making noise. So you guys keep saying it's my exhaust. Let me go outside. So I don't think that's my actual exhaust making that noise. I think that's the spot where I forgot to put a exhaust gasket at. So let me turn the engine off so I can talk, because this thing is just loud. Now I can hear myself think. So that noise you guys heard when you guys heard me driving around at H2O or on the dyno. So I forgot to put an exhaust gasket in between the test pipe and the resonator when I cut the cat off when I was, you know, trying to get this thing back up on the road. So I'm gonna go to the store today actually, and that's gonna be a separate video, but I'm gonna go to the store today, get an exhaust gasket, throw it on there and see if the noise goes away. And if it doesn't, then I just gotta buy a new exhaust gasket and hopefully the noise goes away. But that noise drives me crazy, like at 3K RPMs every day, and even at cold start around 1500, it makes that noise. But that is the video, guys. That is the Yonaka motor mounts. So remember that bolt, the stock bolt won't fit, but these two are fine. Everything else is fine. And the net side is pretty much self-explanatory, but hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.